Hello everybody and welcome back to the Global Trophy 2017. I'm here once again with Sam64.
Hello.
And in the last episode, or in the last tournament we did, the Asian Qualifiers, they've done it again.
Australia, for the 13th year in a row, have won their qualifiers.
Yep, regardless of if it's Oceania or Asia, we just don't know where we can put these gits to actually make it a fair challenge.
Stick them on the moon, I reckon that's a good idea.
Yes, they will battle Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin in the finals, with Yuri Gagarin as special guest ref.
Yep.
Anyway, so it's time for the African Qualifiers. So this is a very interesting one. A lot of African teams have gotten so close to winning the Global Trophy, but just barely failing.
Yep, Cameroon have failed on 2 occasions just at the last hurdle. They finished second twice. And Nigeria have also finished second in the past.
And Ghana have finished third. The highest, the best performance for an African team that has not won the African Qualifiers, finishing third. In that year, 2006, they beat Saudi Arabia, Italy, and France in the Global Trophy finals.
It was quite a run, but they couldn't quite do the business when it mattered. Speaking of the winners of the African section, there have only ever been 3 in 13 years.
Yeah.
In 12 years, sorry.
Yeah, with 5 of them being Cameroon, 5 being Nigeria, and Senegal winning it twice.
Yep.
Nigeria are currently the current defending champions, and in this tournament they are undefeated since 2015.
Yeah, it's quite a remarkable amount of performance that they've had in the last few years, but maybe we'll see them challenge this year, who knows?
You never know. No African team has yet won the Global Trophy, but they have had a top 8 placing every year, bar 2013.
Yep. Which is quite an impressive run, really.
It's been a very impressive run. That just proves that these African teams are really good, and they could really contest for a title. They could really contest for at least a top 8 spot.
Maybe it's their time.
You never know. Anyway, it's now time, and hope that this is a one take. Please. Pretty please.
Pretty please. Anyway, we begin.
So, our first team is going to be Algeria.
Algeria, with these days, players like Riyad Mahrez in the team, they've got a pretty decent squad, but back then they weren't really that highly fancied as a footballing team.
Yeah. Next up we have Benin.
Yep.
And
actually, they've got Aubameyang, haven't they, these days?
Is he from Benin?
I think he's Benin, yeah.
Oh, okay. If Sam is wrong, I'll put a disclaimer.
Edit something in. Put a disclaimer in.
I'll put a disclaimer in. Yeah.
Yep.
I think he's Gabonese,
Oh yeah, no, he is. Yeah, ignore me. Yeah, he is Gabonese.
Gabonese, yeah. I thought so. I love my flags. So anyway, next up is Burkina Faso,
with the greatest capital city in the world. The capital city of Burkina Faso is Ouagadougou.
I thought it was Ouagadougou, yeah.
What an amazing name.
Ouagadougou, indeed.
Ouagadougou.
Next up, we have Cameroon, 5-time champions. They are Booker T.
Could they do it again?
Even though Booker T has won the world title 6 times. But we'll forget about that.
We'll gloss over that.
Next up is Cape Verde.
Yep.
And both Congos have both made it.
Which is always good.
Congo and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Next up, the highest ranking team in Africa, the Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire.
Côte d'Ivoire. They've never really had big success in this tournament. I think they've made the Global Trophy finals a few times, but they've never, had in their home competition, they've never really had a chance of winning it. So maybe this could be their year.
Yeah. Next up, we have Egypt.
Egypt.
And then we have Equatorial Guinea.
Yes.
And then, Sam, what did you mention about that player again? Where did he come from? Oh yeah, Gabon,
Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Yes.
His ends.
Yes, and he's probably he could probably lap most of the other Gabonese players on a 100-meter pitch.
Probably could, yeah. That's the truth.
According to FIFA, that man is pace.
He is pure pace.
Pace incarnate.
Yep.
Next up, we have Ghana, former third
Yes.
place in the global trophy in 2006. 11 years ago.
Now. Yep.
Next up, we have Guinea-Bissau. And then we have Guinea as well.
So both Guineas. 3 Guineas in there.
Oh, no, just 2 Guineas.
They've got Equatorial Guinea as well.
Oh, yeah, 3 Guineas. Yeah, 3 Guineas are through.
Yeah,
There we go.
Well, who will be the superior Guinea?
Yep.
Who knows?
Next up, we have Kenya.
Yep, the Kenyans have, they've got a decent shout. You know, they're quite a big footballing nation in relative to Africa, so we might see them do some good work.
Next up is Liberia.
Yeah, Liberia are a team that they've produced some good players in the past. Notable ones being George Weah, I think. Was he Liberia?
Yeah, he was Liberia.
Yeah, the guy's an absolute monster, wasn't he? So.
Indeed. The times of footballing legend.
Yeah.
And then, I believe, just to say to people, I mean, they probably, in like the first video or whatever, said, oh, that's not right, so we're going to state it here. I believe it's Libya that's got the green flag.
Sorry.
I believe. Do apologise. But they're in anyway,
Oh, yeah.
so, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no, they're not. Oh, no. Oh, they've changed it! Oh!
That's rubbish.
No, they've changed the flag, so now it's red, black, green in horizontal stripes
Yeah.
with, like, what looks like the thing on Pakistan's flag in the middle, like a moon and star.
Oh, alright.
Oh! Now
Oh,
the
yeah.
easiest flag to make is Japan's.
Or Bangladesh.
No, it's easily Japan's. Just get a white piece of paper and put a red dot on it.
Same thing with Bangladesh. It's green.
Oh, yeah, but you've got to get green paper.
Oh, alright, okay.
It's tough to find green paper nowadays. You know, next up, it has Mali.
I don't really know anything about Mali.
We move to Morocco then.
Morocco's quite nice.
Mozambique then.
I don't know about Mozambique.
Namibia then.
Namibia's where they went on Top Gear once.
Good to know. Nigeria then. 5-time winners. There we go.
5-time winners. Could this be their year for the actual big daddy trophy though? That's the real question.
You never know. It might be. Next up, it is Senegal.
The only other winner of the African section of the global trophy.
Yep, obviously bar Nigeria and Cameroon.
Yeah.
The other to the trilogy of champions.
Yep.
Next up, we have Sierra Leone.
I don't know anything about Sierra Leone.
Okay. South Africa, then. We'll go for them. Well, no, everyone knows
South
South
Africa is always a team that I expect to do quite well, but they never do.
Yeah, well, I think they've gotten fairly far. I think they've been one of those teams that finished like in the top 8 of a global trophy once, but I think it's been something like 6th, something like that.
Yeah.
Next up is Sudan.
What about South Sudan?
No, just Sudan. South
okay.
Sudan's not in this game, so it's just...
Oh, this is before they split.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they are united here.
Yeah.
This is a game that has Yugoslavia in it, so yeah.
No, I forget this is an old game.
It's an old game. Whoever made these, Anko. Are you still alive, Anko?
Do they exist? Oh, probably not.
Anko, make another one of these and
Please?
and give it a system so you can move down the bloody fixture list. That would help me no end. Anyway, next up we have Swaziland. Random factoid, I mean, it's probably not true, but the king or the prime minister of Swaziland once had a lemon day as a public holiday.
Is that true?
I don't know. It's a fact. That's why I say it's a factoid. It might not be true, I don't know. It's just something I was told when I was younger, because, I don't know, my brother...
Were you a sheltered child, Chris?
I don't know. Okay, it's got a shield on its flag, and it looks like a bony fish on the flag as well. Anyway, we'll move on from that now. I don't know. Anyway, I'm about as bad at facts with countries as you are, to be honest, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, next up we have Tanzania, and sadly Tanzania will be the dud team here, so they finished the lowest out of them all.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for them, but that's just how it is. Once again, it's not a case of preferring one team to another. It's just on FIFA rankings, and as a result, they are the lowest ranked team.
Yeah, we do it legit.
Yeah, well, we do now anyway.
We do now. We're not going to mention the other ones.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up we have Tunisia.
I once went on holiday to Tunisia.
Good to know. How was it?
It was really nice. It was really hot.
Uganda.
Never been to Uganda.
No. You can't do facts on just, I've been there.
I can with Tunisia.
Zambia.
It begins with Z.
And Zimbabwe. I once had a girl from Zimbabwe. So that's that! Okay. Nice.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I did actually, yeah.
Was it Robert Mugabe?
No, it wasn't. No. Her name was Karuna, actually.
Karuna?
Yeah.
Didn't they sing Rhythm of the Night?
I don't know, probably. I didn't have the entirety of that group.
God's sake.
That would have been a really weird video. Someone just put it up on RedTube.
Jesus Christ, this has gone R-rated. Anyway.
I know. Welcome to the African Qualifiers, the R-rated version.
18 plus.
And trust me, there's going to be a lot more R-rated if it does it. You son of a monkey's uncle. We'll be back in a minute.
We're back in a minute. That's a good job. I need to go feed my cat.
That's right. And it only took one restart for that one.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Thank God for that.
I feel so much happier in myself. Alright, so it's
yes.
time for the African Qualifiers. The first set, as you can see here, is Tunisia versus Libya is our first match.
Yep. We have one notable fixture which you might be able to see on screen there.
Right at the bottom.
We see our two most successful African nations together in round 1.
10 qualification trophies between them. 3 runner-ups between them in the entire global trophy. Cameroon, Nigeria. That's going to be, as you said during takes, a heavy hitter.
Yeah, we're gonna lose a big player straight away.
So first up we have Tunisia versus Libya. The winner of this match goes through the next round. It goes to Tunisia. Libya out in round 1, 3-1.
Yeah, a bit unfortunate for them, but it's, they've been handed a tough draw. Tunisia are a fairly decent African team, so they might they do quite well there.
And the next match is Zimbabwe versus Tanzania. So Zimbabwe get a bye to the next round to take on Tunisia for a chance at the quarterfinals.
Yep, and a chance to qualify, of course.
Indeed. Lucky kids. Mugabe rigged it. Guaranteed. Rigged it.
No, it was Karuma.
Piss off. She didn't even like football.
It doesn't matter.
She didn't even like football.
Karuna rigged it, mate.
I don't know. Right. I wouldn't put it past her. Anyway, we'll steer clear of that, I think, from now on. My personal feelings aside, this is supposed to be
serious and professional.
Well, that's not right, is it? If that was the case, there'd be no commentary because neither of us are equipped or qualified to be professional.
Exactly, I agree.
So Zimbabwe through with a 3-0 bye win.
Yep.
I'm not even going to go there. Next up is Mali versus Egypt.
My money's got to be on Egypt for this.
Mali win.
Really?
Yeah, they won on penalties, 1-1. That's played to Mali. Good win.
Yeah, that's a big win for them.
Next up is Sudan versus Liberia.
Difficult to say where this one's going to go, but I'd probably say Liberia for 2.
Ooh, it was a close match. Close match, but Sudan 2, Liberia 3.
Just squeaking through.
Yep. Next up is Mozambique versus Equatorial Guinea. How do you pronounce it, by the way, Sam? Do you pronounce it Mozambique or Mozambique? Like your hyacinth bucket from Keeping Up Appearances. The Mozambique, the residents, lady of the house speaking. Anyway, we don't have to worry about that anyway because Equatorial Guinea has won on penalties, so, yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah, I'd have probably said, I don't know which way that was going to go, so it was a tough game to call.
It was a tough one. It was a bore draw, by the way. It was 0-0.
Nah, penalties.
So, boring.
Yep.
That's pretty much what it is. When was the last time you've seen a 0-0 match and it was actually entertaining?
There's been a few I've seen before which have been like really fun, but they just either hit the bar a lot of times or something. So.
Oh yeah, but I'm guessing with something like this, it'd be like it takes them like 10 minutes to take a corner kick.
Yeah.
Because their national teams are not the best. Anyway, Namibia versus Kenya next up.
I'd probably say Kenya are the favourites here.
But it swings the other way, I'm afraid. Again, I'm not going there. Namibia win. 2-1.
This has got R-rated.
I shouldn't have said that. It was you talking about your holidays, and I was there going, I want a bit of information about me as well. I got left out. Anyway, let's get into a bloodbath now. Well, it's going to be a bloodbath. Burkina Faso, Ouagadougou versus Cape Verde.
Surely.
Cape Verde aren't the best teams. Wow, that was not a bloodbath. 3-0 Burkina Faso.
Wow.
Usually...
Burkina Faso... In fairness, Burkina Faso aren't the best of teams, are they?
Yeah, but usually Cape Verde get absolutely owned in these. Right. We're here.
The match of all matches. We lose one of the best teams in Africa straight away.
Cameroon versus Nigeria. Will Cameroon be able to beat Nigeria's run of 2 years undefeated in African qualifiers?
I'm going to say yes.
No, they don't.
There you go.
Nigeria, a comfortable 2-0 win.
And Cameroon are out.
In round 1. That's a big hit for an African team. This could be the first time since 2013 we don't have an African team in the top, in the top 8.
Possibly, but Nigeria are a very good side, and they're probably trying to fly the flag, if you like, for their fellow African teams.
Exactly. Next up is Congo versus Gabon. It's Congo versus Aubameyang.
I don't know which way this is going to go.
Well, Aubameyang must have scored. It's 1-0 to Gabon. So, Gabon through round 2. They will take on either Guinea or Benin.
That's an interesting one.
It's a very interesting one. Not sure how this one's going to go. Oh, it's gone to Guinea. 3-0. Oh, for God's sakes, no.
What?
Ghana versus Senegal.
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me?
So the 4 big hitters in Africa...
They've been drawn against each other.
Wow. What a turn-up that is.
If Ghana win this, they've got a big chance. This is the best chance they're ever going to get of winning the entire thing.
The Africa section.
But they haven't because they've lost 1-0 to Senegal. It's a shame to see Ghana go out.
But there you go. This is just how it is. As soon as we get one that works, we carry on with that one, and ultimately, it's fallen this way.
Yep. Next up is Uganda versus South Africa.
That's another quite a big game, really.
But for a chance to fight Senegal in round 2 for a chance to qualify, this is not good for Africa at all.
No, not at all.
South Africa have won, and it was 1-0. Close match. Good, well played to Uganda there. But it's gonna be Senegal, South Africa.
Yeah, odds are Senegal will probably go out and win that one.
Yeah. Next up is Sierra Leone. They will take on Algeria.
Well, it's probably going to be on Algeria here.
You think, really? Ooh, just barely. 1-1 draw. Penalty win for Algeria.
But it's enough.
That is a good result for Sierra Leone there.
Oh, yeah.
Next up is the Democratic Republic of Congo versus the Ivory Coast.
That's another big one.
It is.
I'd say Ivory Coast are the favourites here, though.
Yes, they are. 5-1. The biggest win of the African qualifiers so far.
There you go.
And they will take on Algeria. Another big match.
This is, the draws have been unfavourable to some of the bigger teams here.
So we may see a team like Swaziland actually make it through. They have Guinea-Bissau.
Yeah, I'd say Swaziland are probably the favourites here.
Nope, it goes to Guinea-Bissau. 2-1. No more Lemon Day. I don't even know if that's a real thing.
Lemon Day is over.
Lemon Day is over. Next up is Zambia versus Morocco. Oh, I completely forgot about Morocco.
I think Morocco could do quite well here.
I think they can now. Now that like a lot of the big teams are gone.
There's a chance that they could. Well, they do hold the record for the biggest win ever.
Well, they don't get the big win here, but it is a 2-0 win for Morocco regardless.
And they are through. Well, to the next round at least.
Yep. So, in the next round, this is how it goes. I know a song that'll get on your nerves. No. It's Tunisia versus Zimbabwe, Mali versus Liberia, Equatorial Guinea versus... I've actually just noticed something, actually, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Equatorial Guinea versus Namibia, Burkina Faso versus Nigeria, Gabon versus Guinea, Senegal versus South Africa, Algeria versus Ivory Coast, and Guinea-Bissau versus Morocco. All three Guineas made it through.
Will any of them make it to the Globe Trophy finals? We'll have to wait and see.
Next up is Tunisia versus Zimbabwe.
My money's on Tunisia.
Yep, Zimbabwe out 2-0.
My holiday destination beat your ex-girlfriend. Get in!
Good! Right, next.
Yes!
I'm guessing her money was not enough to buy that match. Right, next up is Mali versus Liberia.
Liberia's probably the favourites for me.
Ooh, just barely.
But through they go, and into the Global Trophy finals.
Yep, it's a penalty win. Liberia are through. They will take on Tunisia in quarterfinals. Equatorial Guinea next up. They will take on Namibia.
I don't know which way this is going to go. It's hard to really call this one.
Guinea. No! Namibia are through. The first Guinea to go.
And Namibia, well, if they all go together, then technically, they all go together, but,
Yeah. Next up is Burkina Faso versus Nigeria.
A big ass for Burkina Faso, but strange things have happened.
Like them holding Nigeria to a draw, but losing on penalties. But they held them to a draw.
It's a great effort. The two-time African champions in a row, of course. They are currently undefeated since 2015.
And they're still going. Next up is Guinea versus Aubameyang FC.
Gabon. It's probably going to be Gabon that win this one.
2-1, Gabon are through! Aubameyang is in the Global Trophy finals.
He's got his place at the table.
Even though this game was made probably when Aubameyang was still in primary school.
I'm trying to, he's like 26 now.
And this and this game was made like 16 years ago.
It'd have been like 10.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so Senegal versus South Africa, big match here.
I'd say Senegal are probably the favourites here.
If Senegal lose, I'd say Nigeria's got no competition left.
Me too. Maybe Morocco.
South Africa have won. Senegal are out.
Wow, that's a big loss for Senegal.
So South Africa will take on Gabon. Algeria are next.
That's a shock. I bet Nigeria are just secretly rubbing their hands together.
They are doing the old upright shopkeeper's chair at the moment.
Yep.
Algeria versus Ivory Coast.
I say Ivory Coast are the favourites here.
Algeria.
Wow, really?
With a 2-0 victory.
But a lot of shockers in this tournament.
And last up, will there be one more shocker as Morocco takes on Guinea-Bissau? No, 7-0 Morocco.
So all three Guineas got out.
All Guineas flocked together, and now they're dead.
But Morocco, you have to say, they are probably the biggest challenge to Nigeria for that title.
They're certainly looking very strong right now. So our quarterfinals is Tunisia versus Liberia, Namibia versus Nigeria, Gabon versus South Africa, and Algeria versus Morocco. First up is Tunisia versus Liberia.
My money would probably go to Tunisia again here.
It is 2-1 victory for Tunisia.
Good effort from them.
Through to the semi-finals, and I nearly put it on that they beat Liberia 21-1. That was only 2-1.
Yeah, but the North African team are through.
Bloody hell! If it was 21-1, that'd be a new record. Anyway,
it would be. It'd be high scoring record and a big win.
Namibia versus Nigeria. Okay, now that's the biggest win of this trophy so far. Of the African qualifiers. Namibia 0, Nigeria 10.
Wow.
Big win for Nigeria there. Next up is Gabon versus South Africa.
I'd probably say that South Africa are the favourites here, but it's a hard one to call.
Yes, they are. It's a victory for South Africa, 2-0. But Gabon can hold their heads up high. They did brilliantly to make it there. And
they
through.
made it to exactly, they're in the Global Trophy finals.
Next up is Algeria versus Morocco.
This is a tough one to call again, but I think Morocco are just, they're starting to wind themselves up quite nicely now.
It is a win for Morocco. 2-0 win, but a win nonetheless. Comfortable.
And they're through to the semi-finals.
Yep, they will take on South Africa. But first, it's Tunisia versus Nigeria.
Can they hold on Tunisia? I doubt it very much. Nigeria are hitting a nice stride here.
Tunisia 0, Nigeria 6.
Wow.
They're on a roll now. South Africa, Morocco.
Starting to wind up quite nicely.
Morocco beat South Africa on penalties. Morocco are in the finals.
So it's who we thought. Morocco, can they hold on? Can they beat Nigeria?
No, they can't. But a good performance. It was a 1-0 win for Nigeria there.
And for the 3rd year in a row, and a 6th time, Nigeria.
They have broken the record.
Champions. And for the first time ever, they have overtaken Cameroon.
Yep. Now Nigeria are the biggest team in Africa so far.
Yep.
So that's it.
There you go.
So that's it, guys. Now, once again, we're just going to go through the teams that are already through to the Global Trophy, alongside the teams that have just recently made it. We now have 75% of the roster.
Yep.
All
we've
in.
only got one more segment to go.
Yep. The American qualifiers, where we see obviously big teams like Brazil and Argentina.
Yep.
So the teams are through: Hungary, Sweden, France, Germany, Greece, Ukraine, Czech Republic, Holland, Japan, New Zealand, South Korea, China, Australia, Thailand, Bangladesh, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, Liberia, Namibia, Nigeria, Gabon, South Africa, Algeria, and Morocco.
There you go.
And it's about time we put some American blood in, because in the next episode...
Yep.
It's the American
final episode of the qualifiers. It's the big boys to go with.
The American qualifiers. Brazil, 2-time champions of the Global Trophy. Argentina, 3-time champions of the Global Trophy.
Can they add to that?
Will they both make it through?
Yep. There's been times where they both haven't made it through, but we'll see what happens next time on the Global Trophy.
We'll see you then.